I've done both videos and streams talking about some really bad current comics, including some reviews. There's some smartasses that always pop up asking me why I buy these terrible comics, and I need to be voting with my dollar. Now, I thought this was obvious, but maybe I need to explain it because it's really simple. It's part of my job as a commentator to really read things first and foremost, and I'm a comic book guy at heart anyway. You being a Joe Blow who just reads comics on your own downtime, you have no reason to really own these bad comics because, you know, you're not interested in them. But me, I have to be knowledgeable on what's going on, and because I actually own the material, my words carry and they are more substantive. Sure, I can gripe and complain and speak in generic terms without any specifics, but that's not the type of thing that I'm really into. There's a whole lot of critics in comics, gaming, and other fandoms that have little to no knowledge on the things they talk about. That's because being a critic is lucrative, especially on YouTube. Any Joe Blow can turn on any camera and be mad for 5 to 10 minutes. But I actually love comics. Yes, I own a lot of bad ones, such as the current Captain Marvel. Hell, I'm probably the only one that owns these damn Captain Marvels. Every single one, I own them. But I'm a firm believer that you lack integrity as a critic to knock something you simply have not read. Plus, I'm not just a simple critic anyway. There are things that I see that are problems within the comic book community, and I want them to be corrected. So it helps to know what exactly is going on in them and how I find them to be wrongful. Consider it as taking one for the team, I guess. I own and read them, so you don't have to, as you are just a regular consumer. I actually agree that people should be reluctant to purchasing bad comics and bad material. This is why I'm not telling you to also buy the comics. In fact, I'm telling you the opposite. Don't buy this damn comic, though. This is pretty badass because Captain Marvel is getting choked out by Rogue. So I guess if there is a Captain Marvel that you're gonna want to own, it's probably this one. But I just want to speak on things that I'm not ignorant on, and because I cover it, it requires me to actually dive into it, and my words hit a lot harder because it cannot be up for dispute that I don't know what I'm talking about. Of course I know what I'm talking about. I didn't just look it up. I don't do that about any subject. Before I covered the Supergirl show, for example, I watched 2 full seasons of it. And that's really another example. I don't want to be mad just to be mad. When you hear me say something or you stumble across my opinion, you need to know that it's coming from a place of knowledge. I own comics, including a lot of bad ones, but that doesn't mean you have to as well.